Every time we book a Disney World trip, we look at the price tag for staying on site and think, oh, ouch, that's a lot of money. We know staying off site can save you thousands. We've done the off-site villa trips with friends to save money, but since 2022, we've consistently chosen to stay on site and pay the premium. So is it actually worth it? Or are we just paid to stay in the Disney bubble? Today we're breaking down the real maths, the emotional reasons why we keep choosing to stay on site, and whether you should too. When we say staying on site, we mean staying at one of Disney's own hotels, which are divided into 3 categories: value, moderate, and deluxe. All Disney resorts come with perks you don't get when staying off site, but they also come with compromises. One of the biggest advantages of staying on site is how easy it is to get around. Disney provides complimentary transport to all 4 theme parks, the water parks, and Disney Springs. But the real benefit is how easy it is to come and go from the parks. In the summer heat or when the storm rolls in, being able to head back to your resort for a break make a big difference in your day. Staying off site, that same midday break can easily take an hour or so, once you factor in travel time. Staying on site makes it much quicker and more manageable, especially for families with tired children. Resort guests can also get complimentary towels at the resort pools and the Disney water parks, and life jackets are available for kids, which is a small but handy perk you don't have to think about. Another major perk of staying on site is early theme park entry. This gives you access to the parks 30 minutes before officially opening every day, which can make a real difference, especially during the busy times of year. Being in the parks early is ideal if you want to be there for rope drop, as it allows you to get straight to the popular rides before the queues build up. For families, this can be a huge advantage, helping you get key rides done early, avoid longer waits later in the day, and make the rest of the day feel more relaxed. It is also worth noting that if you stay at a deluxe Disney resort, you can get an extra perk called Extended Evening Theme Park Hours. On selected nights at selected parks, deluxe resort guests can stay in the parks later after officially closing with lower crowds and shorter waits. This perk does not apply to the value or moderate resorts, but it can be a big bonus if you are considering a deluxe stay. Staying on site also gives you a great advantage when it comes to planning. Resort guests can book dining reservations for up to 10 days of their stay in one go, starting 60 days before you check in, which makes it a lot easier to secure the popular restaurants. This is especially helpful for the UK guests that stay for 2 weeks, as it means you can lock in the most in-demand dining early on in your trip, rather than trying to book day by day. On-site guests also get early access to purchasing lightning lanes, giving you a better chance of booking popular rides before they sell out. For UK guests, one of the biggest perks of staying on site is free Disney dining. This offer usually launches around April and runs through to November, but it's always for travel the following year and only on selected dates. For a UK family of 4 staying for 2 weeks, the dining offer can be worth between £2,000 and £4,000. That's a huge saving and often the deciding factor for us. Another reason people choose to stay on site is the Disney bubble. From the theming to the music to the cast members and attention to detail, you're immersed in Disney from morning to night. The biggest downside of staying on site is the cost. Disney resorts are generally more expensive, but it is worth factoring in the hidden costs of staying off-site, such as resort fees, which you do not have to pay at Disney resorts. Most standard Disney rooms have 2 queen beds, and with 2 teenage kids, that setup is not ideal. While suites and villas are available at some resorts, they are very expensive, which can make staying on site less practical for larger families. Trying to get 4 of us ready for rope drop with only 1 bathroom to share, let's just say it tests the family spirit. We know friends who have stayed off-site and get a 3-bedroom villa with a pool for the price we pay for a single Disney room. When our kids were younger, we didn't mind the squeeze, but now that little extra space is definitely tempting. Most value and moderate Disney resorts are essentially just 1 bedroom, with no separate living space. The rooms also open onto external walkways similar to a motel-style layout, which means there's nowhere to sit outside once your kids are asleep. That can be tough on longer trips, especially if you want to unwind in the evenings. Earlier I said the Disney bubble was a pro, but that is also a double-edged sword. When you stay on Disney property, there's usually nowhere to walk for cheaper food or shop, so you're relying 100% on Disney dining and transport. While the convenience is great, it does limit your options, especially on longer trips and if you're not using the Disney dining plan. For us personally, staying on site isn't perfect. It's pricey and the rooms aren't ideal for our family, but we still love it. We love being in the Disney bubble and how easy everything feels. We always try to book when there's a free Disney dining offer, so we don't have to worry about food costs when we're there. That's often what makes it worth it for us. Let us know in the comments, do you prefer staying off-site or on-site and why? Thanks for watching.